Today, I'm going to give you an update on the 3D printing business by showing you my current setup of what I've got and what I'm working with to actually do the 3D and run the 3D printing business. It's very minuscule, it's very small, and basically I'm going to show you what we got here. So, without further ado, let's get into this sort of little tour. So for starters, let's just explain what we've been doing. So recently, I've been creating 3D printed keychains of different sorts, of different types. I've started a company called the Keychain Company, where we have basically a bunch of different styles of keychains, customizable. You can customize from your own text. And one of the recent things we've been doing is, or the recent products we've created, is this sort of kid-friendly, bubbly writing, sort of colour-popping keychain, which is more for kids and they're back to school and they're like sort of set up like that. And yeah, so that's what we're rocking, that's what we're making currently. So without wasting any more time, let me show you the setup we have for actually making these keychains. Starting with the main bit of hardware, we have the Bamboo A1 Mini, which is what I use to print all my keychains so far. It's a really nice thing. I 3D printed a little bin to go on the side to catch the poop. Just slot that on, it sits on there, and it gets flicked straight into that bin. No other modifications other than that, really, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's literally it. And we've got currently got a Deeply PLA filament, which was a sponsor of this channel, who sent me a few different rolls of filament. So yeah, starting off with this. This is a good piece of kit. It prints all my things with really good quality, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm probably going to upgrade soon to an AMS system, as well as probably another 3D printer. I'm even going to look at the A1 and not the Mini, just because I'd like a slightly bigger bed size. And obviously to go with that, we have the the Bamboo textured PEI plate, which has been a pretty good plate, but I would love to get the cool plate as well. It's something I'm going to invest in soon as well, so I can do some more smoother prints without the texture on it. And other than that, that's pretty much the printing setup. We then have the whole setup here. So this is my lighting rig here, one of my nice bright white lights, which illuminates my space pretty well. And I use this when I'm taking pictures of products. So as you can see, these are laid out in a nice way because I was taking pictures and videos. And as you can see here, these are obviously the keychains. And I've got this nice cutting mat here, which gives me millimeter measurements here. So you got 10 millimeter gaps, centimeter gaps, the whole way across the grid. So I can place something on here, take a picture, and know the dimensions of it just from the picture itself. So I can say like, boom, we've got this, and I can just count the squares of how big it is, and then you roughly know your sizes. So it's a pretty good piece of little mat here, very useful when you're 3D printing and designing new products. Anyway, so yeah, we've got this mat and we've got these. Another part of this is obviously the keychain parts. So now I buy these in bulk as just a bunch of different keychains. You get the actual link and then the actual keychain itself. And yeah, that's just a small sort of element to this. And now this rusted piece of squidgy tools is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. These pliers, sort of really small, really thin, great for getting into gaps when you need to pull out print supports and stuff like that. It's super useful, super helpful, and probably one of my most used tools in my whole house. So yeah, there's that. And let's move the light around so we can have a better view here. And next up, we have this shelf I built underneath here. Now it's a bit messed up. It all needs painting and everything needs sorting. But as you can see, all the filament rolls are just stacked under there. Different types. We've got the Bamboo ones to the Elegoo, and also the Deeply ones in here as well. And these like cool, like multicolored filaments, which I've not really used much of, but I've got them in there just in case. They're only small rolls for smaller projects. Now, just to go with all of this, I have the Munbin printer. Again, another sponsor of the channel, and this was sent to me basically for free as a sponsorship. We have the Munbin printer here, which I use to print my labels, shipping labels and stuff like that. Normally this would be set up here, but because I was taking videos, I had to unsell it all up. I need a bigger space, really, to actually do this all in. But as you can see, yeah, we've just got the Munbin printer here, which prints out labels and thank you stickers and stuff like that, which is really nice. And then finally, we have the actual space I'm using. We have my PC, a little magnet sticking off this where all the keychains are currently hanging, more of my sample ones I can show people and demonstrate people too. We have obviously the keyboard and that, then obviously my 2 monitor setup. And that's really all there is to this 3D printing business we've got going on here. And that's it, that's literally it. All I need to run my keychain business is literally all of this here. And then obviously I just post on my website and also Etsy to actually sell these products. Basically, all you really need to start a 3D printing business is a 3D printer and filament. They're the two main components, but you also probably need some other things. So if you're doing a keychain business, I need the keychains, I need different types of filament, different colors, and we also need lights to be able to take pictures of these in better quality. You can use your daylight, so when you're taking in daylight and stuff like that, you'll probably get a lot better quality than having artificial lights anyway. Another thing to note is obviously you need some sort of phone or PC or something to set up your shop to actually be able to sell, or an Etsy page. And other than that, that's really all you need to set up your own 3D printing business. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's the little setup tour of the office. So guys, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to see upgrade to. So obviously I'm going to be getting myself some 3D printed, a new AMS system in the future once we make enough profits and stuff like that. So the idea is to use the profits to just pump back into the business to get more equipment. Anything we make from YouTube as well is going to go back into the business until it starts making enough that it can just run and we can actually take profits to actually benefit me for going on nice holidays or golf holidays, because if you don't know, golf is one of the best sports there is. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this little update. Let me know if you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.